Hello, everyone, and welcome back to World of English. I'm your host, Ina.
And I'm Allie. Hi, everyone.
Allie, you look a little quiet today. How was your morning?
Oh, my morning was fine, actually, but I had a strange moment. My friend asked me how I was feeling, and I wanted to tell him the truth, but I couldn't find the right word in English. So I just said, I'm fine.
I know that feeling. What were you actually feeling?
Well, my phone broke yesterday. All my photos are gone. I wasn't sad exactly, and I wasn't angry. It was something else, like a mix of tired and disappointed, but I didn't know how to say that in English.
That is exactly why today's topic is so important. Today, we are going to learn how to talk about your feelings in English, the real feelings, not just happy or sad.
Really? Because I have many feelings every day, but sometimes it is hard to find the right words. I don't want to sound strange or say the wrong thing.
And you won't after today. By the end of this episode, you will be able to say things like, I feel frustrated, or I'm a little nervous, or even, I'm having a rough day, and you will sound completely natural.
That would be amazing. Okay, I'm ready to learn.
Before we begin, can I ask you and everyone listening for a small favor?
Of course.
If you are enjoying this podcast and you want to help other English learners find it, please like this episode. It tells the platform that our content is useful. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe so you never miss a new lesson. And finally, if you have a friend or family member who is also learning English, please share this episode with them. Learning together is so much easier.
That's true. My English improved so much when I started practicing with my cousin. Sharing really helps.
Exactly. So take 2 seconds right now. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Now, let's begin our lesson. Allie, remember that feeling you couldn't name earlier? Tired in your brain from thinking too much?
Yes, that one.
That feeling is called frustrated.
Frustrated.
Perfect pronunciation. Frustrated. It means you tried to do something, but it didn't work, and now you feel stuck or annoyed, like when your phone breaks and you lose photos.
Frustrated. Yes, that is exactly what I felt. I was frustrated. Why didn't I know that word?
Because nobody taught you, but now you know it, and that's the first word for today. Let me give you 4 more important feeling words. Listen carefully.
Okay, I'm listening.
Number 1, excited. This is a positive feeling. You feel excited when something good is going to happen. For example, I am excited about our trip tomorrow.
Excited, like when my friend is coming to visit.
Exactly. Number 2, worried. This is when you think something bad might happen. I am worried about the test.
Worried. That's different from frustrated.
Good question. Worried is about the future, something bad might happen. Frustrated is about the present or past, something already went wrong. Number 3, grateful. This means you feel thankful for something someone did or something you have.
Grateful, like when my mother cooks my favorite food.
Perfect example. Number 4, nervous. This is when you feel shaky or scared before something important, like before a job interview or a big game.
Nervous. I feel that before I speak English in public.
Many people do, and that's completely normal. Now let's practice. Allie, I will say a situation and you choose a little, very, or so. Ready?
Ready.
You wake up and the sun is shining. You have no problems today. You feel happy, but not too much.
A little happy.
Good. Your best friend just gave you a wonderful gift that you always wanted.
Very happy. No, so happy.
Either works. Both are positive. One more. You are waiting for news about something important. The news is late. You feel that something is wrong.
I am so worried because waiting too long makes me worried a lot.
Excellent. You used so correctly. Now, here is a useful question you can ask others. If someone says, I am tired, you can ask, a little tired or very tired?
Oh, that's helpful, so I can understand them better.
Exactly. It shows you care about the details. Now, Allie, tell me one true sentence about your day today. Use a feeling word and an intensity word.
Today I am a little nervous about recording this podcast, but I am very grateful that you are helping me.
That was a perfect sentence. And honestly, I am so proud of your progress. You are learning fast.
Thank you, Ina. I feel so happy hearing that.
In the next chapter, we will learn how to add because to explain why you feel that way. Because feelings without reasons are like a story without an ending.
I'm excited for that. Let's continue.
Welcome back to World of English. Ali, I have a question for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
You said earlier that you feel a little nervous about recording this podcast, but why? Why do you feel nervous?
Because I don't want to make mistakes in front of so many listeners.
And there it is. You just used the most important word for explaining feelings, because.
Because. Yes, I know that word, but I don't use it very often.
After today, you will use it all the time, because when you share a feeling, people will always want to know why, and because is the bridge between your feeling and your reason.
So instead of saying I feel nervous, I say I feel nervous because I don't want to make mistakes.
Perfect. That sentence is complete. It tells someone how you feel and why. Let me show you the pattern. It is very simple. Pattern number 1. I feel plus feeling word because plus reason. For example, I feel frustrated because my phone broke. I feel excited because we are traveling tomorrow.
That is easy. I feel plus feeling because plus reason.
Exactly. Pattern number 2. I am plus a little, very, so feeling word because plus reason. For example, I am so grateful because you helped me fix my phone.
So I can use intensity words and because together?
Yes, that is advanced, but you are ready. Let me give you a longer example. I am a little worried because the weather looks bad, but I am very excited because we are still going on our trip.
2 feelings in one sentence with 2 reasons? Native speakers do this all the time. Feelings are complicated. English lets you show that complication. Okay, let me try. I am a little nervous because this is my first time teaching, but I am so happy because I'm learning with you.
That was a wonderful sentence. You used 2 feelings, 2 intensity words, and 2 reasons. Perfect.
Really? I did that correctly?
Really? Now let's practice some common reason phrases. When you explain your feelings, you often start your reason with one of these 3 patterns. Number 1, because I. Example, I feel tired because I woke up early.
Because I woke up early.
Number 2, because my. Example, I feel worried because my friend is sick.
Because my friend is sick.
Number 3, because it's. Example, I feel frustrated because it's raining and I wanted to go outside.
Because it's raining. That's useful. So I can say I feel sad because it's a cloudy day.
Perfect. Now let me give you a challenge. I will say a feeling, you say a full sentence with because and a reason. Ready? I feel grateful.
I feel grateful because my family supports me.
Beautiful. I am very worried.
I am very worried because I have an important exam tomorrow.
Excellent. I am so excited.
I am so excited because we are learning something new every day.
Ali, that was 3 for 3. You have mastered because. Do you see how much more powerful your sentences sound now?
Yes. Before I would just say I'm worried. Now I say I'm worried because, and people understand me completely.
That is the difference between a basic speaker and a confident speaker. Now, Ali, let me ask you something important.
What is it?
What if you don't have a reason? What if someone asks why you feel that way, but you don't know the answer?
Oh, I never thought about that. What do I say then?
That is exactly what we will learn in the next chapter, because sometimes we just feel something, and that is okay too. Welcome back. Ali, in the last chapter, you asked a very good question. What if someone asks why you feel a certain way, but you don't know the answer?
Yes, sometimes I just feel sad or tired, but there's no clear reason. Or maybe there is a reason, but I don't want to share it.
That is completely normal, and English has polite, natural ways to handle this situation. Today, we will learn how to say, I'm not okay, without making the conversation uncomfortable.
That would help me so much, because sometimes people ask, how are you? And I'm not fine. But I don't want to lie and say I'm fine, and I don't want to tell my whole life story.
Exactly. You need something in the middle. Let me teach you 3 gentle phrases for when you are not okay.
I'm listening carefully.
Phrase number 1, I'm not myself today. This means you are feeling different than usual, maybe tired, sad, or distracted. You don't have to explain why.
I'm not myself today. That's interesting. So if I say this, people understand that something is wrong, but they don't ask many questions.
Exactly. It's a polite signal. Phrase number 2, I'm having a rough day. Rough means difficult or hard, so this means my day is difficult.
I'm having a rough day. Can I use this in the morning?
Yes, you can say I'm having a rough morning or I'm having a rough week. Phrase number 3, I could use some rest. This is a soft way to say I am very tired without complaining too much.
I could use some rest. That sounds very polite.
It is. Now, here is the most important part. What if someone asks what's wrong and you don't want to share?
What do I say then? I don't want to be rude.
You can say these 3 phrases. Listen carefully. Number 1, I don't really want to talk about it right now. This is honest and polite. Number 2, it's nothing serious. I just need some time. This helps the other person not worry too much. Number 3, thank you for asking, but I'm okay. This is a gentle way to end the question.
Can I practice these? Let me try. If someone asks what's wrong, I can say, thank you for asking, but I'm okay.
Perfect. That is very polite. Now let's do a role play. I will be a friend who asks, how are you? And you will answer honestly but politely using what we learned.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, Ali, how are you today?
To be honest, I'm not myself today. I could use some rest.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong?
Thank you for asking. I don't really want to talk about it right now, but I appreciate you.
That was a perfect response. You were honest, polite, and you set a boundary. Do you see how natural that sounded?
Yes, I didn't lie and say I'm fine, but I also didn't share too much. That feels good.
Now, what if you are with a close friend or family member and you want to share a little more? You can say, I'm having a rough day because, and then share one small reason.
Like, I'm having a rough day because I didn't sleep well.
Exactly. You choose how much to share. That is your right. Now, let me teach you one more important thing. When someone shares a difficult feeling with you, how do you respond?
I usually say I'm sorry.
That works, but here are 3 better responses that show you care. Number 1, that sounds hard. Number 2, I'm sorry to hear that. Number 3, thank you for telling me.
Thank you for telling me. I like that one. It shows I am grateful they trusted me.
Exactly. So let's quickly review the polite phrases for when you are not okay.
Okay, let me remember. 3 phrases for I'm not myself today, I'm having a rough day, I could use some rest.
And for setting boundaries?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Thank you for asking, but I'm okay.
Perfect. You have learned how to be honest without being uncomfortable. In the next chapter, we will learn how to ask others about their feelings the right way.
Oh yes, I want to know how to ask my friends without being too direct.
Then let's continue. Welcome back to World of English. Ali, we have learned how to share our feelings and how to say when we're not okay. But there is another side to this.
You mean asking other people about their feelings?
Exactly, because good communication is not just about speaking, it's also about listening and showing care. But many English learners worry, what if I ask the wrong way? What if I sound strange?
Yes, I always worry about that. I want to ask my friend, are you okay? But I don't know if that is too direct. Or I want to show I care, but I don't know the right words.
Today, you will learn. Let me teach you 3 polite question forms for asking about feelings.
Okay, I'm ready.
Number 1, how are you feeling? This is simple, kind, and works in almost any situation. You can ask a friend, a coworker, or a family member.
How are you feeling? That's easy. But what is the difference between how are you and how are you feeling?
Great question. How are you is general. It asks about your life, your day, your health, everything. How are you feeling focuses only on emotions and physical feelings. It's more caring and deeper.
So if my friend looks sad, I should say, how are you feeling, not just how are you?
Perfect understanding. Number 2, is everything okay? Use this when you notice something might be wrong. Maybe your friend is quiet. Maybe they look tired.
Is everything okay? That sounds very gentle.
It is. Number 3, you seem quiet today. Is something wrong? This is good for someone you know well. You seem quiet shows you noticed a change in their behavior.
You seem quiet today. That is very specific. I like that because it shows I am paying attention.
Exactly. Now, here is a very important rule. When you ask someone about their feelings, you must be ready to listen, and you must not push them to talk.
What do you mean by push them?
If someone says, I'm fine, but they don't look fine, do not ask, are you sure? 5 times. If someone says, I don't want to talk about it, respect that. Say, okay, I'm here if you need me.
That makes sense. So asking is good, but forcing someone to talk is not good.
Exactly. Now, let me teach you how to respond when someone shares a difficult feeling. We learned 3 phrases in the last chapter, but let me repeat them because they are so important. When someone says, I'm having a rough day, you can say, that sounds hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me.
Can I use all 3 together?
Yes, for example, that sounds hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me. That is a very kind response.
I will practice that.
Now let's do a role play. I will be a friend who is not okay. You will ask me politely and respond with care. Ready?
Ready.
Hi, Allie.
Hey, you seem quiet today. Is everything okay?
Not really. I'm having a rough day.
That sounds hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me. Do you want to talk about it?
Not right now, but thank you for asking.
Okay, I'm here if you need me.
Allie, that was perfect. You asked gently, you responded kindly, and you respected my boundary. That is exactly how a fluent speaker handles this situation.
Really? I felt a little nervous asking, is everything okay, but it came out naturally.
That is because you practiced. Now let me give you one more helpful phrase. What if someone asks you, how are you feeling, and they say they're worried or sad about something specific? You can say, that's completely understandable.
That's completely understandable means I understand why you feel that way.
Yes, it's a very comforting phrase. For example, I'm worried about my job interview. That's completely understandable. Job interviews are stressful.
I love that phrase. I will use it.
Now, before we finish this chapter, let's quickly review everything we learned today about asking others.
Okay, let me remember. 3 phrases for how are you feeling? Is everything okay? You seem quiet today. Is something wrong?
Good. And responses?
That sounds hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me. And that's completely understandable.
Perfect. You are ready to have real, caring conversations in English. In our final chapter, we will put everything together in one complete conversation and give you a challenge to practice on your own.
I can't wait. Let's finish strong.
Welcome to the final chapter of today's lesson. Allie, we have learned so much together. Let's take a moment to remember everything.
Yes, let me try to list what we learned. We learned feeling words: excited, worried, frustrated, grateful, nervous.
Good start.
Then we learned intensity: a little, very, so. Then we learned because, to give reasons. Then we learned polite ways to say I'm not okay, like I'm not myself today and I'm having a rough day.
You remembered everything. And don't forget asking others, how are you feeling, and responding with, that sounds hard, or thank you for telling me.
Right, so much learning in one episode.
Now let's put it all together in one final role play. This will be a real conversation between 2 friends. I will be friend A, you will be friend B. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, Allie, how are you feeling today?
To be honest, I'm a little tired. I'm having a rough morning because I didn't sleep well.
That sounds hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything okay?
Yeah, nothing serious. I was just a little worried about a meeting later today. I feel nervous because I have to present something important.
That's completely understandable. Presentations make many people nervous. How nervous are you? A little or very?
A little nervous, but I am so grateful that you asked. Thank you for listening.
Of course, that's what friends are for. And hey, you will do great on your presentation.
Thank you. You know what? Talking about it helped. Now I feel a little better. I'm still nervous, but not as much.
See? Sharing your feelings with someone you trust makes a big difference.
It really does. And now I have the words to do it in English.
That is the most important thing we learned today. Feelings are part of being human, and English gives you the tools to share them, ask about them, and respond to them with kindness.
Ina, can you remind everyone of the most important phrases from today? Just 5.
Of course. Here are your 5 key phrases to remember and use. Number 1, I feel because blank. Number 2, I'm a little, very, so blank. Number 3, I'm not myself today, or I'm having a rough day. Number 4, how are you feeling? Number 5, that sounds hard. Thank you for telling me.
Those 5 phrases will change how you talk about feelings in English. Write them down, practice them, use them today.
And now it is your turn to speak.
Oh yes, the call to action.
Here is your challenge. In the comments below this episode, write your answer to this question. What is something that made you feel grateful this week? Tell us the feeling and the reason using because.
For example, you could say, I feel grateful because my friend helped me study. Or, I'm so happy because the weather was beautiful today.
Exactly. We will read your answers, and who knows, we might share some of them in a future episode.
So please take 2 minutes right now, write your sentence in the comments, practice what you learned, and help others learn by sharing your example.
Before we say goodbye, one last reminder. If this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who is also learning English. Together, we can all become more confident speakers.
Thank you so much for listening today. You stayed with us until the very end. That shows you truly care about improving your English.
And we care about you. Remember, your feelings matter, and now you have the words to express them. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep being kind to yourself and others.
This is Ali.
And this is Ina.